Hi guys, welcome to Bit, Nibble, Byte, where you don't have to learn all of coding at once, you can just take a bit, nibble, or bite. So today we're going to talk about arrays. You'll learn how to think of them in memory and how you can implement them into your own programs. So if that sounds interesting, stay tuned and you will be coding in no time. When I say data structure, think of it as a format for the computer to allow you as the programmer to store, access, and manage data. An array is a type of data structure that contains like variables or objects. All values are stored in adjacent locations, just like the lockers you see here. You must also specify the length at initialization, meaning you must know the total length of the array when you create it. This is just like assigning you a number like you see on the locker here. And say you know that you have 8 friends who each need a locker. You can then assign 8 lockers that are right next to each other ahead of time, before the program is run. Now I'm going to give you an idea of what an array looks like in memory, or how you can kind of conceptualize it in your head. We can go back to the locker example, and we're going to point a name to the first locker. As you can see here, I've named the first locker R. In reality, this can be any location in memory, but when you're referring to indices or lockers within an array, the numbers go from 0 to the length of the array minus 1. Since the length of this array is 8, the relevant numbers go from 0 to 8 minus 1, which is 7. It might seem weird at first to start with 0 instead of 1, but this actually makes sense. Assume the first index was actually located at place 100 in memory. We could instantaneously access array index 4 by just doing some simple math. The variable r is pointing to the memory location of the first index in the array. We've already established that this location is 100. Since all indices in the array are stored in adjacent locations, we can add 4, the index we want, to 100 and get 104, and that's the memory location we need. This isn't something you typically have to worry about as the programmer, just something that goes on behind the scenes. I'm now going to show you how to implement all of these examples in code. So this could be a lot to take in at once. For now, just know that this is a class and I have my main method, and everything within that main method is what we're going to focus on for arrays. The first line in our main method creates an array. It's an integer array, as you can see int, an array from the brackets, and on the other side of the equal sign, we initialize it to a length of 8. The next line is putting the integer 1 at the first index in the array R. We can then check this by printing out the first element of that array at index 0. Just in case you need proof, I'm going to quick compile the program. And then when I see that there's no errors, I'm going to run it. And you can see the statement first element 1 is printed out just as we expected. Coming back to our initial example, you can see what we just did in code. We added the integer 1 at the first index of our array R. I hope you guys enjoyed the introductory video into arrays, and I hope it cleared up anything you needed. Look out for upcoming videos on multidimensional arrays and array lists. Please give a thumbs up if you liked today's videos and subscribe for future content. If there's any other topics you're interested in, please comment below and I will incorporate them into future videos. Until next time, guys.